Hey everybody, I'm going to be talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And what I enjoy about it. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game that I started because of Six, and the thing I really enjoy about Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself is the deck building. I think it's really special whenever you come up with a deck by yourself, and then you try to build around it, and then you try to find synergies with the deck. I don't really like looking at lists. Personally, the way I like to run or play decks is I don't like running it pure like full tune. You run pure, so it's just like pure with hand traps, a bunch of hand traps. I don't like playing like that. The way I like to play is mostly I like running the deck itself with a secondary engine. And the reason why is because that's what I personally enjoy, and then I try to find synergies of that deck with the secondary engine. I don't like just running one engine. But that's me personally. That's me as a player. And everyone has like their own different type of playstyle whenever it comes to this game. But I remember my friend told me, hey, I want you to try to build me like a Sutra deck. So I wanted to see like what a Sutra does. So it's just like it returns a card back to hand and special summons. So just like in my head, the way that a Sutra works is like any type of trap deck like Labyrinth or what's it called? Freaking Labyrinth, or let's say what's another one? Argo Stars, Trap Tricks. Like any decks like that's like a lot of back row would be really good, or even like spell cards or spell decks like Sky Striker or freaking what's it called? I feel like you could combine Sky Striker with it. I feel like you could combine Runic with it as well. But point is just like there's so many things you could do with this engine. So it's just like, how do I maximize this engine, or what can I do with it? And I think that's really fun with deck building is whenever you're trying to build it yourself, or it feels very special whenever you do. And I think the cool thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is being creative with it. It's like me personally, like I'm trying to make Phantom Knights work with the secondary engine. A lot of people are running it pure, but I don't like running things pure. So just like I'm slapping Diabellstar in every single type of deck, and the reason why is just like I want to see what like secondary engine works with Phantom Knights with the new support, but I can't really find anything. And I don't really want to run it like boring, where it's just like I'm just running it with like one just by itself, because I don't like that. I just don't. And Diabellstar, I'm having fun like trying to explore this engine, trying to see like what it works with. And I realized like with Gmod, you could essentially search out Gaze of Timaeus, and then you could go Dragoon for going first, or Dark Paladin going second. And I'm just exploring that. And then since you're running Azumina with the engine, you could essentially go Murcielago or Sylvia. There's a lot of things that you could do, or like Magnet Warriors, Adamanticators. I remember my friend used to play this, and I just went like, okay, how can I build with the new Adamanticator support? So just like I just put there's Conductor, and then the Electromagnetic Warriors right here, or Magnet Warriors. And then I try to build this from scratch. I didn't really look at like any list, so just I had to figure it out by myself. I don't want to look at video. The only time I'm going to be looking at videos is to look at ratios. And I spend hours trying to essentially deck build. And whenever everything comes together, it just feels very special. And that's the most fun part about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the deck building. I really, really enjoy the deck building. And even if the synergy of the deck doesn't feel like it would work, or if it's weird, like let's say I was like exploring Centurion with Exo Sisters right here, like that's really weird, right? But even if the plan doesn't work out, at least I tried, and I'm having fun with the game. At the end of the day, it's just a game, and you should be having fun with it. Another way is just like you should be playing is just like, okay, what do I lose to, and how do I try to beat it? You're not always going to beat everything, but you could try to minimize what you lose to whenever you're playing a deck. So just like What am I losing to here? Let's take like Cool Tune for example. Cool Tune loses the board breakers, so it's just like, okay, how do I like essentially not lose the board breakers, like following up the Virtuous, Illusionary Gate, or stuff like what's it called, Raigeki, Evenly, Lightning Storm? And the answer is you run like 3 Solemn Accusation. Accusation, most of those cards are essentially spells or traps, and Accusation, you pay 1500 to essentially negate it. So you have to think like that as well. But Cool Tune currently is the best deck in the format, and it's Ranpure. And I just wanted to try it, and yes, this is the one time where I did copy a deck list. But if I'm going to build Cool Tune myself, it's just like, okay, what secondary engine can I run with Cool Tunes? But what essentially works with Cool Tunes is the way I would play it. I don't play like other players. Everyone plays differently. Try to be creative, and then try to just come up with things on your own. And whenever you do deck build, it's going to feel special or rewarding. And that's going to be fun. Because it's just like, hey, I built this, and let's say it does top an event, you're going to be like, I came up with this, and this deck is really special to me, and I had fun building it, and I spent hours trying to figure out what works. I think that's like the most fun thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the creativity. I don't really like just copying lists, because then it's just like you're not really improving. You don't, but you are technically improving because you know what the engines do whenever you do copy it. So it's just like sometimes the copying is actually really good, because it's just like whenever you copy the list, it's just like, this is what this deck does, or this is what the engine does, and then you just keep playing it, and then you just like do test hands, or you're playing versus your opponent. It's like, okay, what do I do here in this situation, or what do I do here in this other situation? But that's just me personally. The deck doesn't have to win on the first try. Obviously you're going to fail whenever you're trying to deck build, but you can at least try your best with it. And even if the synergy doesn't work, you learn that the synergy doesn't work, and then you try to try a different synergy or a different engine. Okay, does this engine work? Does this engine work? You could do anything with deck building, anything at all with deck building. And I don't care what type of deck deck it is. It's just like if it's control, if it's combo, if it's stun, if it's aggro, as long as you're having fun at the end of the day. I know a lot of people are talking about like mid-range or control is how the game should be played, or back and forth. If it's played in one way, eventually that gets boring after a while, or you play like one deck after a while. I think all decks are fun. I think that whatever you enjoy is whatever you enjoy. At the end of the day, as I said, it's just a game, and everyone enjoys like a separate thing as well. So just build whatever you want, man. You could do with so many things in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's so many things in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's over 10,000 cards. Like some people are gonna like playing Gem Knights. People are gonna like playing, I don't know, Gladiator Beast, or so many archetypes in this game. Like one person like Mystic Mine. I personally don't like Mystic Mine. I hate Mystic Mine, but someone may like Mystic. Everyone finds enjoyment in different things, and if they like those types of things, more power to them. Instead of complaining about what's toxic, just have fun, man. Just have fun. Besides that's really what I wanted to go over, and that is essentially what I think about Yu-Gi-Oh! As a whole. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, or me ranting.